What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another installment of the 3 to T series, where I'm attempting to play every single course within GSPro eventually. It's going to take me a while, but that's the goal, by playing 3 holes per course. The first hole, the 9th hole, and the 18th hole. As for today's video, we are playing Apple Valley Golf Club. This is in Howard, Ohio. Comes courtesy of the course designer by the name of Jay Garwood. So shout out to Jay Garwood for the course design on this one. Playing the furthest back tees like always. Getting a little bit later in the day here. I've been experimenting with a new camera. Hopefully it looks a lot better. But I'll be able to tell when I go inside and kind of edit some of these videos and take a look. But let me know down in the comments if you like this better. Should work a lot better as long as the reliability issues that I was dealing with before. Hopefully I have those solved. But let's take a look at this first hole. Par 4, 415. Got a bunch of leaves coming down. Fall time is underway here. Oddly enough, the reason why I wanted to come out today was it's cooler now that the sun's starting to go down. It's a little bit later in the day here now, but got up to about 76 degrees today, so warmest day in a while. Warmest day in the next 2 weeks on the extended forecast, and possibly, may have those one kind of once in a blue moon type of really warm days for the rest of this fall into the winter, but this likely could be one of the warmest, nicest days until possibly like next spring. So trying to take advantage of the nicer weather here. But where are we going to aim? Looks like a slight dogleg left. Move ourselves over on the tee box. There is some room here, but we're going to aim up the right center. Been playing a little bit more of a draw off the tee, kind of overdoing it sometimes, but hopefully get something nice little baby draw working back into the middle of the fairway here to start things off. Low and right, 3.1 spin axis. It'll be fine. May actually ride the car path. It's going to stay down before it. 257 on that. So much for my draw. 104 club speed, 148, 232 carry from the Garmin, 243 in the game, 257 total. Leaves us with 165 up 4. Out of the rough. Aim over here. What am I going to hit? So 169 and then 6% out of the rough is going to be another like 8-9 yards, closer to 9, maybe even 10. So we're in the neighborhood of about 179. So it's going to be a 7-iron, and usually play that in the neighborhood of about 180, 185. So hopefully I can get that. Fatigue's creeping in at this point, but hopefully just hit a pretty solid 7 and be somewhere on this green, ideally. Chunky came out left. It's fading back though. Alright, sit. Just on the edge of it. Is going to give it to us? Par? Alright. Ooh, stutter. Alright. I don't know what the deal was with that. That was a stutter on my end, so I don't know if that translated in the video, but we'll take the par. What did I get out of that? It's kind of a chunk pull. 176. I don't know. Better be lucky than good, I would say. But second hole, 9th hole, par 4. 368 up 12. Got some trees here. This looks like a more narrow fairway. A little bit darker. Wow, why is it looks blurry on my end? What's the deal with that? As we were doing this flyover, the trees were like in the fairway. It looked like it was starting to blur. Huh. Maybe it was just the design of those trees? I don't know. That was a little bit strange. Alright, well, in any event. See, I was doing that again a little bit? Kind of strange. I was going to say it's darker, but it was darker because of the shades. Darker on my end here, so I'm assuming it's darker on your end looking at this video. And the leaves on the trees looked a little bit kind of blurry. Hopefully my laptop's not shorting out on me here. I'm hoping it's just a weird look on this hole for whatever reason. Seems like alright. I just don't want to hopefully overtax my computer more than what it's capable of, but hopefully it's just this hole and maybe it'll correct itself. But Um, yeah, I mean, we got tree trouble. I just need a good straight drive lane there, and hopefully that's a good line. Also low. I'm pulling up on it. At least they're straight enough, but catching them really low in the face. Wow, this is dark in the shade over here on GSPro. Alright, only 225 on that one. 104, 146. That's what happens when you catch it that low in the face. But at least we're in play. We're in the rough. We may have tree trouble here. 142 up 9. So that brings us to 151. And then the rough is going to be 6%. So another, call it 8 yards. So about 160. Gonna aim out here, and I'm gonna hit an 8 iron. A little bit chunky, but stay right there, and it'll work out. All right, that works. Whoa, again, I don't know what the deal is with this course. There was a little bit of a stutter there flying over, and it seemed a little bit laggy when that shot. Hopefully, it's just this course. I didn't have that issue before, but it's kind of the way today's going. But any event, 2 pars in a row. Third and final hole here, 18th hole, par 4, 4-3-4. Take a look at this flyover together. Usually this is the most like graphics intensive and like taxing on the computer doing these flyovers because it's gonna generate the images as it's moving so quick. Seems alright, but I don't know, it could just be the course. I've heard sometimes there's some like bugs in some of these courses, but aim about there. Could possibly be too. My batteries on my wireless keyboard over here, seemingly on the last leg. Could just be an issue on my end. I don't want to go and say that. Yeah, it could have been the keyboard. I don't want to go and say it's like a bug in the course. Put that on Mr. J. Garwood when it's something on my end that I'm not aware of. But I'm going to, if I can, try to switch the batteries out, which I seemingly am struggling to do. Alright, we're back. Let's see if I can actually hit something a little bit better with the driver. Talk about low. Jeez Louise. Can I blame that one on the course designer too? Well, we got work to do if we're going to save par on this one. .213, that's nice. Alright, it's suggesting 4 hybrid. We've got 226 out of here, up 10 out of the rough. So we're in 236 and then plus the 6%. Honestly, I'm going to leave it right there. I'm just going to hit 3-wood out of here. Also thin, started left, and it's drawing on top of it. Alright, we've got to look though. We're at least somewhat green side. So, hidden 3. Gotta get inner circle here. 36. 36 out of the rough again, up about a yard, so 37, and then 6% is going to be about a yard and a half, 2 yards. So we'll call it 39 total. It's going to come out right. So we'll aim here, and I guess we'll open up a 60. At this point, we'll just try to fly it, flop it up in there, land it soft. That's got to go. I think it's going to be short right. Yep. We did aim left, but it was definitely short. I didn't put enough on that. Slid the club under it too clean, so bogey there, unfortunately, on the 18th. But from Apple Valley Golf Club in Howard, Ohio, course design on this one was Jay Gardwood. Ended up with a 1-over through the 3 holes, so par on 1, par on 9, bogey on 18 there. Kind of fell apart. Kind of surprised we actually scraped out the 2 pars, but take a look at the stats. 2 pars, 1 bogey. No, no longest driver, average driver, anything, because I didn't hit any of the fairways. So 6 putts, no sand saves, no mulligans. 2 out of 3 greens in regulation, we'll take that, but 0 out of 3 fairways, that is not great. That's not what we're looking for. Ideally, with these small sample sizes of 3 holes, I want to be at least 2 out of 3 on both of those, if not 3 out of 3, but just kind of how I've been striking it lately. But that's about it for this one. Not a ton of stats to look at, but 1 over, bogey on 18, 2 pars. So hopefully you guys enjoyed another 3-T episode. If you have any course requests, let me know down below. I'm going to try to play maybe 1 or 2 more. We'll see. In the process of spending a bunch of time hitting shots and testing out the camera, I tweaked something in my back, so feels like there's just like a knot or something needs to pop and release, like right underneath my right shoulder blade, like right here. Whatever reason, there's some soreness there. Still kind of hoping that one of these shots will kind of pop it out or kind of release it, but yeah, like I always leave you guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next course.